What's tea, y'all? What's tea? Y'all come on up in here. Girl, my damn neck is sore. And no, it ain't sore because I was sucking no damn dick, girl. It's sore because of the way I was laying with this nasty piece of nap that I took before I watched this episode. What's good, y'all? Y'all come on up in here. Y'all come on up in here. Y'all hear what I'm doing. Go ahead and pour y'all a drink too, bitch. Because a couple of y'all go need a drink after I get done saying what I'm going to say. Because I know, because while everybody is expecting me to go in and let have on bitch ass Martell, and I will. Melody, he pulled your slip too, bitch, because you also showed your damn ass. And at this point, I'm not here for neither one of you barbaric bitches. I'm not here for neither one of y'all. Ain't now one of y'all innocent in this shit now. I just feel like the only thing is Melody is now playing your damn game. That's what I think. Melody here to do a show. She's EP. And she's going to find any type of drama that she could get up here fast. So Melody was looking exactly what she got when she was sitting around there playing that song and all that. Well, we're going to get to it. We're going to get to it. While I see y'all in the comments. Oh, Martell. And don't get me wrong. I'm on y'all side. But Melody ass is just as childish and just as immature as his ass is being. And at this point, I'm sick of both their asses. Both of their asses can go. Like I see y'all in the comments, y'all ready for me to go in and I have on Martell. I am, but it's reads to go around because Melody is starting to piss me off too. I'm just going to be real. Melody is starting to piss me off too. So I'm just letting that be known now. So if y'all go thumbs down now. Don't worry, I'm going to get on Martell, but Melody going to catch a little bit too because she got exactly what she was looking for in that moment. But what she wasn't expecting was for smart people like me to see what the fuck she doing. Now. But y'all come on up in here. We're going to get started at the 10-minute mark. We're going to get started at the 10-minute mark. Don't get me wrong. I got some words for Martell, but I definitely got some words for Melody ass too. Period. Am I reading Tiffany too? I mean, I don't know what I got to be. I'm sick of reading her and her lap band post-stop body shaped ass husband. I'm sick of reading both of them. But I'm gonna see what I got. Like I just put Tiffany and Lewis. Like I ain't put down what they talked about, no vocal points, no speaker points. I ain't put a goddamn thing. I just put down Tiff and Lou. That's what I put. Tiff and Lou. That's all I put. I didn't even bother to take down no bullet notes or none of that conversation that they had, that stupid ass shit Tiffany came up here with. Yeah, don't worry about it. We gonna get to it. We gonna get to it. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Y'all make sure to like this video on y'all way in, okay? Liking the live. Make sure to like this live. It's 72 of y'all. It should be 72 likes. I'm just saying. I ain't looked at it yet. I'm about to now. Quiet girl. All right. Y'all give me up to 60 likes. It's 73 people up in here. 47 likes. I appreciate it. But give me the 60 likes. Ciao. But don't worry. I am going to get Martell together. Y'all know I'm going to get Martell together. Y'all know I always get Martell together. Even when Martell ain't in the episode, I find a way to make him responsible for whatever the hell happened in the episode that he wasn't a part of. And I read his ass down to the ground. But Melody, your ass gonna hear it too, bitch. Because I don't baffle your ass either. So y'all come on up in here. I'm proud of Tisha. I can't believe I'ma say it. This is the second time I done said that I was proud of Tisha. Let me find out Tisha's gonna start the Tisha starting to work on herself. Let me find out. Letitia run around here taking responsibility and accountability for something. Let me find out. Letitia running around here, being a woman for a change without making somebody having to force her hand to do it. Let me find out. We gonna get to it in a minute. I still don't see it for her ass either. But I ain't gonna do it like that. She's showing a little bit of growth, her girl. But I still feel the same way I feel about her slow ass. But we gonna get to it. Y'all come on in. We're gonna get started at the 10-minute mark. We 7 minutes and 38 seconds in. So y'all just be patient. This is the time for y'all to finish rolling up y'all joints, pouring up y'all drinks, kicking trade out, because we about to have a good time with this. This is the time for y'all to do all of that. This is the grace period for y'all to get all of that together. Ciao. But y'all come on in. Y'all make sure to like this live. 81 likes. 81 people. 67. I appreciate 67. Thank you to give me up to where I asked for. Appreciate you. Now, so while you at it, go on ahead and get me up to 75 likes since there's 79 people up in here. Can y'all do that? Y'all got time. We 8 minutes and 30 seconds in. You literally got a couple of more minutes and a few odd seconds before the 10-minute mark get here and we gag. I don't know why I was moving so slow before this shit came on, but this episode actually reinvigorated me, child. I got a whole bunch of energy. I got a whole bunch of spunk. I got a little bit of pep in my step. You know what I'm saying? I woke up like, okay, bitch, I'm ready for this. Child. Yes, appreciate the 76 likes. I thank y'all for that. Thank y'all. Appreciate you. Well, since it's 84 people up in here, can y'all get me up to 80 likes now? Can y'all do that? I appreciate y'all. Thank you. All right, we got 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. But let me go ahead and put her out. All right. Appreciate your praise team. Thank you for your ministry. Thank you for your ministry choir, musicians. Thank y'all for y'all ministry. Y'all be on standby. Appreciate you, deacon and deaconesses. Thank you, trustees. Y'all going ahead and take the collection plate out. Go on ahead, ushers. Y'all going ahead and man the doors. Make sure don't nobody come down my side aisle for nothing at all. Okay, nothing at all should anybody have to come down my side, my center aisle for. Appreciate you. Thank y'all for y'all ministry. Everybody good. Everybody straight. Everybody set. Wonderful. What's good, y'all? Let me put this one. Appreciate you guys for the likes. Lord, look at this here. Lord, look at this here. StreamYard, if y'all gonna do green screens, do the shit right. Like, Jesus. But y'all want my goddamn money every month. Get it together. Anyway. Appreciate you guys for the likes. If any of you all would like to donate to the channel, there go the handles, there go Cash App, there goes PayPal, so Super Chat, and you can also join. Thank you. Appreciate you for your ministry. Now we could go on ahead and get down. That I got the formalities out the way. Now we could go on ahead and get down. One honorable mention, though. One honorable mention. I'm going to bring it up here early. One honorable mention that I do have is I appreciate Letitia for finally standing up and sticking up and being a woman for once and taking accountability for when she's wrong. Because when she's wrong, she wrong. So I appreciate her for what she did, and we gonna get down to it in a second. So, Love and Marriage Huntsville, this is season 3, episode 9, Trouble in Paradise. So the episode continues with the argument between Kimmy and Marceau, and Letitia apologizes for Kimmy for the way things came out. I appreciate that, Letitia. thank you for giving a thorough apology. She said, you know what, Kimmy, I do owe you an apology because you're right. I do know you. I should have known better, and I shouldn't have came off at you the way that I did, you know, or I should have brought the information to you in a much better way because I know you're not a bad person. I know you're not an evil person. I know you ain't out here trying to get me. I know you ain't out here doing all of this bullshit that Wanda running around here trying to tell me that you're doing. I know you're not doing that. So I apologize for the way that the shit came off. I apologize for that. I'm glad that she did that. I'm glad that she did that. Personally, in my opinion, I feel like Letitia has been watching mine and everybody else's reviews, and she's been seeing how we've been eating her ass up for the way that she's been treating this damn woman for not a goddamn reason nowhere in America. And I feel like she's now trying to get a backbone and trying to get people on her side a little bit. That's what I think. And I mean, you know, hey, whatever your reasons are, girl, fine. But I appreciate you. I see a little bit of growth out there. You know, if I could take it down, I should be able to lift you up when you did something. So I appreciate you for that. Anyway, that's all I'm going to give you. Anyway, the question about whether or not Melody and Destiny are coming. And Martell says that the last time he talked to her, she said that she won't come. Listen, if any of y'all around there thought that Melody ass won't come in and she's EP and she's already searching, scratching, pulling, squeezing, squozing every type of storyline that she can about these people, I don't know why y'all thought she won't go show up. I don't know why none of y'all thought Melody won't go show up. Again, she's EP. Just keep that in mind. And another thing, before I get down to these two bum hoes, I hear what a lot of y'all are saying in the comments about this whole Kimmy being a sad shit thing. This is what I will give y'all. I will give y'all it was possible that she did not know that she was a sad. I will give y'all that. I will give y'all that possibility, okay? Because that's still not calling Kimmy no sad piece. What I think was there was probably overlaps in the time where he was with her and Maurice was not honest with Kimmy about what the real deal Holyfield was going over there. And if that is the case, that's on Maurice, not Kimmy. Because Kimmy can only go off of what was being told. And if he was not there for Kiowa like that, and if he was always showing her what his words meant, if his words and his actions was colliding with her, then that's not, none of this is on Kimmy. All of this is on Maurice. So y'all need to start calling Maurice the whole ass nigga that he is and stop trying to sit up here and put down sad chickism. Since you got colorism and featureism, I'm starting something new. Stop putting sad chickism on Kimmy. Because that's not right and that's not fair. He the whole dog ass nigga. Now put that stigma on him, not her. That's what I got to say about that. Now we can move on. So, Tiffany and Lewis. Tiffany and Lewis sitting there having a dumbass conversation about how she upset that she won't dare to see that boy get a haircut. Now I'm sitting here thinking that the boy like 6 months old, you know, a year old, you know, maybe a year and a half, maybe going on 2. And, you know, now that he's gotten out of the phase of pulling out his hair, like now they could go on ahead and get him the proper haircut and not have to worry about him pulling out his hair because he now know when he does that, that shit hurts. So you ain't got to worry about him doing that no more. So, you know, now it's the time for him to get a haircut. And she wasn't able to be there to see that, but Lewis was, and that made her feel away. That's what I was thinking. Then when I looked on the phone and I see this big rusty ass 12 something, 13 something, maybe 10, 11 year old something. I said, Butterball. I said, Tiffany, listen, Tiffany and Luis have nothing going on. Lewis, Tiffany and Lewis have nothing going on. Tiffany and Lewis are not interested. Y'all are forcing Tiffany and Lewis on us for whatever fucking reason, and I don't know why. And it's obviously that y'all are forcing them on us any two times that out of all the sad scenes that y'all could have put of them, that's the one that y'all chose to do it. I have to sit up and look at this big overgrown ass 11-year-old that she's sitting around there feeling away about not being there to get a motherfucking haircut. I want to see what you do in the Chamber of Commerce, since they say that's what you do. Since they say that's what you do, because they let me tell it. But we just gonna move on. Ciao. Get rid of Tiffany and Lewis. Do I have to start a petition? Carlos, because I know you watch this, get rid of them bitches. They not bringing anything. They're not interested at all. So then Melody comes, and then Melody says that she, Lord, why do I get these people so much? I don't know. Maybe some of the commenters are right. Maybe I am just a mean ass man. I don't know. So Melody comes, and Melody says that she wished she would have known that Martell was coming beforehand, but it's all good. And this is the shit that it just makes me, it reinforces and reinvigorates why I just don't see it. Like I just wish Melody would stop pulling the Vajandia and stop trying to act like she's not EP of this show. Stop acting like you had no idea that Martell showed up. Stop acting like you had no idea that you won't gonna have to see him or deal with him. Stop doing that shit. That's the same shit Vajandia do, and she gets called out on it every time. That's why if you are going to be an executive producer of any sort on the show, that's why you need to be in the background. And you could do your dealings and your dirty works from the background. I don't need to see you up here doing this shit. So everybody feels like Mel and Tell are going to get back together. This is another thing that they're doing that's pissing me off too. Like, I'm not listen. Why do y'all want them to get back together? Letitia, if you say you love Melody the way you say you do, and you knew the type of bullshit that Martell had going on around there, and you too, Kimmy, just the notion of y'all trying to insinuate that they should still be together, or it's a possibility that they could get back together. Why do y'all want them to live in misery? And I'm asking that for the both of them. Why do y'all want the both of them to continue to stay in that shit if it's all about the kids? Because if it's all about the kids, then it's not fair to the kids to be living in a household where daddy is telling mama to shut the fuck up and calling her all type of bitches and hoes and sad chicks. And it's the vice versa. It's not cool for the kids to see Melody up in there cut some Martell out like a goddamn dog, because I know that's what they run around there doing. Like, why do y'all do that? Like, I understand that y'all friends with them. I get all of that, but don't act like y'all don't know the type of real Dylan and the real deal Holyfield of what was going on down there at that house. Y'all know that house was in turmoil and shambles. And if don't nobody know, Marceau damn sure knew. And Tisha. I'm just saying, I don't get why Kimmy in the kitchen talking to him like, because I kind of felt like, because you wanted for your friend. Nah, Kimmy, that ain't what you supposed to have said. You knew what this man did to your friend. Like, that ain't what you supposed to have said. And the same thing to you, Tisha. Talk about something. It's kind of hope should be there. Nah, Tisha, that ain't what you supposed to have said. You supposed to have said, listen, personally, what I wanted them to be together, yeah, but they're not, and it is what it is. They both doing the best that the thing for them in their life. Like, it was getting on my nerves. Anyway, what I'm drinking on some green apple tequila. Some green apple tequila, girl. Some green apple tequila. So anyway, the men talk to Martell about seeing Melody, and Melody talks to the ladies about her music video, and then she says that she has a small cut for them to see later. And I knew then that's probably We're going to get to it when we get to it. So Marceau feels like divorce is a choice and they should have stuck it out. Marceau, I'm going to be real with you. Marceau, to be honest, Marceau, look, hold on. Let me wait. Had to refill. Marceau, to be completely honest with you, baby, I honestly feel like Mel and Tel ain't the only ones that don't need to be together on that cast. Because I honestly feel like, and I still say this, Marceau, and as much as I like you, Marceau, as much as you are my favorite husband up there, and as much as I want to wrap these thunder thighs around you and hold on so tight to you and climb you like a damn tree and how you just wrestle me around from room to room, wall to wall, floor to ceiling, diagonal to diagonal, corner to corner, counter to the island, from the island to the table, from the table to the couch, you know what I'm saying? From the couch to the stairs, from the stairs down to the basement, girl. We can even go up to the attic if you want to, Marceau. Child, we can take this shit to the roof if you want to, Marceau. I'm all down for it. I listen. I'm died around down that hill for the thrill. You understand me? So all of that. But I'm just going to be honest with you. I believe you was doing the same damn thing Martell was doing. I do believe the rumors are true. I believe you got a whole bunch of hoes around there stashed away. And the only difference is you know how to play the game right, which is why you have yet to get caught. I do believe what they say about you and Kyra. I believe every word of it. And so do Letitia, because that's why her ass got up here crying over that shit. And then she getting up here again later on in the episode asking Maurice to watch over you and Martell while y'all have y'all boys' day. Like, my whole thing is, if this is your husband and you don't believe what the rumors are true and you don't believe what it's like that Wendy shit. If the rumors ain't true and you know it ain't true, then why are you gaslighting it the way that you is? It'll seem to me because you know your husband and you know that ain't real and you know that's not true. You would have never came up to Maurice talking about watching my husband. Do you know how stupid you sounded telling this man? And that's that whole man brother. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, you his sister, but that's his brother. They crawled up the same coochie. You think he gonna have your back over his brothers? Now, don't get me wrong. Morally, he should. But anyway, because I'm skipping all out of whack. And I really didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I ain't mean to go on my tangent like that. Case in point, Marceau, set your ass up about people getting a divorce. Okay, I think it's selfish as hell for these parents to keep kids in turmoil as well as themselves, all for the sake of the kids. If it was me and my parents, and as much as and may they rest in peace, and I had the world's best parents, and they loved each other until the day both of them died. But if my parents was in a predicament where they weren't happy, I wouldn't want to be raised up in that shit. If my mama came to me and said that she was thinking about leaving him, would it hurt? Yeah, but I love my mama and I wouldn't want her being in that shit. Because I'm not happy and I'm sick and tired of coming home hearing y'all bitches argue. Like, I can't stand when parents do that. Like, it ain't fair to the children. Anyway, so, in Marceau Maggie business. So they go slingshot riding and Destiny finally makes it. I mean, Destiny said, she had to find a babysitter for Law. I don't know why you had to find a babysitter when he got a daddy. What the hell is LeBerg doing that he can't watch his son while you go frolic around on TV? I mean, I'm just saying, I really want to know, child. Because they say, because y'all know people saying that LeBerg really didn't want to be on the show. Destiny did. And that's why he divorced her. But I honestly believe that his ass was doing the same damn thing that Marceau and Martell ass was doing. And he saw how Martell was sloppy and got caught up. That's the real reason why I think he didn't want to be on the show. And that's the real reason why I think Destiny divorced his ass. But that's just me. Y'all drop down in the comments. Put a one in the chat if you believe my theory about Destiny and LeBerg divorce. Put a 2 in the chat if you feel like I'm reaching and I just need to leave that alone. When you drinking, you guys, hint to the wise. When you drinking, chase water. That's how you wake up and you feel good. You ain't got a hangover. You ain't got no headache. Your stomach ain't queasy. Drink water, okay? Water dilutes the alcohol, all right? Now, I ain't encourage y'all to going out there and get drunker than a Cooper Brown. I'm just saying. That's just the nurse in me coming out. Broke but bougie is no such thing. It ain't no 1.5. I refuse to accept that. I refuse to accept a 1.5. Ain't no ties. Either you believe it or you feel like I'm reaching. I'm not gonna get mad if you feel like you think I'm reaching. I promise you I won't. I learned to drink water when I was in college at Norfolk. You went to Norfolk State. You went to Norfolk State, boo. When? What year? I went to Norfolk State too, child. When? Child. I went to Norfolk State too, girl. Let me find out. 99 through 04. Oh, child, you old as Methuselah, girl. I went to Norfolk State from 2006 to 2007. Yeah, because I did 2 years there, and then I did 2 years at Hampton. So that's how that went. Okay, T, we'll say one. Yeah, say one, girl. This ain't no ties. Don't do you like that. I'll just play a boo. Listen, I'm just joking. I banged with class of 04, even though I was in high school. You know, that was my sophomore year in 04. You understand what I'm saying? And I banged with class of 04. Listen, my sophomore year and my senior year was the best. I banged with 04. Don't get me wrong. Anyway, let me get back to this review. So they went slingshot riding and Martell fat ass couldn't fit inside the car when he bought up his tight clothes. Yeah, we always talk about you wearing them tight ass. I keep telling you, you a fuck nigga in a leisure suit. Anyway, so Letitia tells the couples that the next day, I talked about this, that the next day they're gonna split everybody together. The men are gonna go off and do their thing. Women gonna go do theirs. And she asked Maurice to watch over Martell and Marcel. I went on a tangent about that. And I'm gonna call it what it is. I went on a huge tangent about that because I just didn't understand where Letitia was coming from in that, and it was pissing me off that she was trying to legitimize it to me. Like, I just feel like if you say you trust your husband, trust your husband. There's no reason why you should be asking his brother to watch him. You shouldn't be asking nobody to look after your husband. Anyway, so Martell and Melody. Put my phone down. Martell and Melody. First and foremost, Martell, you really honestly have yet to take full accountability and responsibility for what you did. At the end of the day, Martell, you committed the offense for 5 years on and off. You did that shit. As much as you want to sit up here and blame Melody, Melody didn't take you around there to Ariana house, pull your dick out and stick it in her. Raw at that, because they said this ain't the first pregnancy she had. That's why I call her Deadpool. All right, I just call her Deadpool. I don't know her whole name because that is a baby graveyard down there. I'm shocked and surprised that she even had this one. I'm just gonna be real with you. Like, I really don't have no grace for Ariana because I feel like she's honestly getting exactly every damn thing that she was deserving. See, she tried to come up here and tried to clout chase. But see, when people called her what the fuck she is, that's what she wasn't bargaining on. See, she was banking and bargaining on everybody trying to feel sympathy for her. Girl, we ain't got no sympathy for you. I'm more than sure everybody around to Huntsville knew who Martell Hope was and that he was a married damn man with kids to Melody Hope because Huntsville is this damn big. I'm more than sure everybody around to y'all cul-de-sac knew that. So I don't feel bad for you and I don't have no sympathy for you about any damn thing that the fuck you get. Deadpool, you ain't find no problems getting pregnant by a married damn man. And I know he had to go back home. So Case in point, Martell, everything that Melody is giving to you, your ass deserve it. I'm just going to be real. You can't sit up and destroy your family and then feel like you're not supposed to reap no type of repercussions from it. Like the nerve of you to think that, nigga, you're not that damn fine. I don't know who told you that, but you're not that damn fine. Nowhere near it. Ain't no nigga that damn fine. Well, I ain't going to say no nigga. I ain't gonna say no nigga, because you'll be surprised at the amount of bullshit that you women will put up with just for the sake of having a fine man come at home and tell you he love you every night. Y'all women will put up with a lot of fuck shit. And you girls put up with a lot of fuck shit too. And y'all know who I mean when I say the girls. Y'all do. Don't get me wrong, I did too. I used to be young, dumb, full of cum. I was a little young whippersnapper once upon a time too. I won't always know old hoe like I am now. I was once young, you know, and I myself, you know, made excuses, dumbass excuses at that. I mean, I did. We all done been there, you know. But anyway. Martell, you just need to sit in your karma retribution. You do. You do. Like, you got to sit in it. Like, you did it for 5 years unbeknownst to this woman. So whatever she gave you, Martell, a real man just would have took it. A real man wouldn't have gave all of that you did. Like, you so sissified in the way that you think it. A real man that really took accountability and responsibility just would have sat there and took it. He wouldn't have argued back and forth with her. Because you arguing back and forth with her isn't going to make her stop arguing with your ass. It's just going to make her argue you down even more. So now all of y'all are doing is this. And none of y'all want to be wrong in a situation. And none of y'all, both of y'all, you know what I'm saying, want to walk away with the last word. 2 immature children. Like, that's the way that look. And Melody, again, you constantly reinforce why I don't the fuck like you and why I don't the fuck see it for AKAs. To everybody that still want to know why I don't see it for them frowsy, dry coochie bitches, that's why. Take a look at Melody Hope. She's the prime example and the prime reason why I don't the fuck see it for them tired, late ass hoes with them late, dusty ass colors, girl. I don't even like pink and green together. Pink and green together make me itch. My aunt had a damn pink and green bathroom tile. Her girl whole bathroom pink and green, and I don't know why, because her ass was Delta. That's why I don't see it for them. For everybody that want to know, look at Melody Hope. That's why I don't see it for them. And because one of them stole my man when I went to Hampton University, and then she fucked around and caught crabs from his ass, and that's what the fuck that bitch get. Still to this day, I don't see it for her ass, and I still call her a Krabby Patty whenever I see her. I do. I still call her a Krabby Patty. I ran into her ass back last Christmas was when I was in Virginia in the liquor store, girl. I ran into her. I said, "Hey, Krabby Patty." Man, I had them there people up in there weak. Anyway, that's why I don't see it for you, Melody. Like, you went there looking for a moment. Like, I didn't understand why you felt the need to talk to Martell about you talking to Brittany. I didn't understand why you had to tell Martell that. I didn't understand why you had to tell Martell that. Like, I didn't get why that you just had to sit Martell down and say, "Oh yeah, I let Brittany know that I apologize on your behalf." Like, you should have known that was gonna make Martell feel away, which it did, because when you brought up the music video, he got you together on that music video. And another thing, Melody, listen, Melody, I feel like this song, probably this whole project, is 80-20. I believe 20% of it is about other shit, but 80% of that song in this project is about Martell. Stop sitting up here playing on my intelligence. And I don't care who get mad at it, because I said what I said. I personally believe it's 80-20 when it comes to that shit. 20% probably is about other things that she had going on, but 80% of that shit is all Martell. Let's be clear. That's why that man was a dead ringer for that man was a light-skinned Martell with hair. Your people went through the havoc and trouble of finding a light-skinned nigga with hair that resembled close to Martell as possible. And you trying to sit up here and make us believe that that song and that video had nothing to do about him. And you are dead ass wrong for sitting around there having them children singing that song around the house when you know full and damn well that it's about their damn daddy. I felt like that like, much like how I didn't like how Martell was using the kids for his personal gain, you started to do the same damn shit, Melody. And I don't like that shit. I felt like that was terrible that them kids is sitting around here singing a song that's speaking about their daddy and they're like, I don't like that. Because when Martell was using the kids against you and your mama and bringing them into it, I called him out about that. So I'm not just going to sit up and act like just let you go unscathed. No, I'm not going to do that. Leave the kids out of this. Like, it was just really, and then you got exactly what you wanted out of that moment. You was poking the bear and he gave your ass what the fuck you wanted. You wanted the moment and he gave you one. But see, Martell, this is why you need to listen to Maurice, because you constantly give her a moment. Stop giving her moments. It's just as simple. Stop giving her moments. Much like when Kimmy said, you're antagonizing him right now. And I was on Kimmy's side. Melody, you was being antagonistic, setting up there, playing the song. That was antagonistic behavior. Candace. Yeah, Candace, that was very much so antagonistic behavior. That was very much so antagonistic behavior. It was passive aggressive as fuck. And even Letitia had to sit up and say, yeah, like, Melody, it is kind of rude. Like, it's bad timing. And it does not help the situation. It don't de-escalate the situation. Now, everybody's time has to be ruined in Vegas because now Melody and Martell done got into it. Now, can't nobody have a good time no more. I don't feel like that's fair, y'all. I just don't. Y'all are divorced. Like, the shit should be done. That's just how I feel. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm old-fashioned and old school in my thinking. Like I said, my parents were born in the 50s. All right. So I was raised by old school. And my parents didn't do this every day. Did my parents get into arguments? Yeah, they did. Of course, you're married. But it was never like to a point that we see with Melody and Martell. And the way they argue up here, I believe that's how they been arguing in their house since season 1. I believe them kids been hearing him disrespect their mama and vice versa. I think them kids been hearing their mama disrespect their damn daddy. I believe this been going on. This ain't nothing that just happened. That's another reason why, if it's not going to work, divorce, because it's not fair to the kids. Nobody's hand is clean in this situation. Yours ain't no more cleaner than his is, Melody. Let's be clear. That's 11 Marriage Huntsville. That's all I got, and I ain't got no more to give y'all, because they really made me mad. Like, Melody and I'm telling you, Melody, I'm telling you, Martell pulled your slip because you showed your complete ass up here. Then you want to sit here and get mad at these ladies or get irritated with these ladies. Nah, don't get irritated with them. You were being antagonistic. You already knew he felt the way about the damn song. Then you gonna go up in your phone and play the song. Candace, much like how Candace knew that Monique wanted to tear her ass limb from limb ever since her ass was pregnant. And then she was sitting up there twirling all up in her face saying, drag me. Like it's the same thing. Much like how Kenya and Portia, when Kenya sat there and had that bullhorn pointing it in Portia's face. The same thing, the antagonistic behavior. Poking the bear, then when they give your ass what you want, then you want to sit up and play victim and fall victim and, how y'all gonna sit up and take, so y'all taking up for him now? Y'all taking up for him now? Nah, you played along in the shit right along with him. You went low and he went low and you went low. It wasn't as if you took the high road. You played the role right along with him. He gave your ass exactly what you was looking for. A moment, a storyline, and a time for this show. But in the midst of all of that, he pulled your slip. I'm sorry. He pulled your slip. You know better than he is at this point. And that's another reason why I'm just still not seeing it for you. You know better than he is at this point. Because both of y'all are being horrible examples to y'all kids. Both of y'all. And when them kids grow up and be in fucked up situations like y'all, blame yourselves. Now that's really all I got, and I ain't got no more to give y'all. Before I really get upset and say something that I regret. Now I don't want to do that. I don't like Mel, but Martell started this argument. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. When she brought up, but technically, not really, Phil. Not really. Because that goes back to my point of why she brought up the fact that she had to talk to Brittany. Much like I said, she didn't have to bring up her having that conversation with Brittany. That Martell didn't need to know that at all. What was the point of her telling Martell that? And then conveniently bring, because she was at my music video, and which prompted him to do what he did, which is that bitch shit that he does, which is why I call him bitch ass Martell. And he shaded her, and then she poked that bear and got what she wanted out of him. So at the end of the day, Phil, you can say Martell started that, but in my opinion, I feel like Melody really, in my opinion, Melody bought the damn book of matches. I would say that. Melody bought the book of matches. While Martell struck it, Melody bought the damn matches. Because he didn't need to know about the conversation that she had with Brittany. He didn't need to know that. That had nothing to do with the kids. That had nothing to do with none of that they was there for. That had nothing to do with that. That set this tone and the standard for what the fuck we got. Now, don't get me wrong. Martell needs to stop giving her a storyline. Martell needs to stop getting in his feelings. Martell needs to stop letting her get to him like that. Because you play right along into what. See, Melody is smart. Melody knows what to do and say to you to get what she wants out of you. You gave her a moment. Now a lot of people is setting up here, caping for Melody about how wrong you are, about how you handled the situation. And as a man, you are wrong. But we're not going to sit here and act like we don't see the goings on that Melody got going on around there. That's what we're not going to do. We're not going to sit here and act like Melody did not antagonize and poke the shit out of that sleeping bear. We're not going to do that. Now, the Scott's whole trip is like people gonna be walking on eggshells around these people. Now they got to be separated. Like the trip is ruined now. You brought all that shit to the trip. It's ruined now. So I'm sorry. I don't see it for Melody or Martell in this situation. Both of them are full of shit, and neither one of them are putting them kids' feelings into consideration at this point. That's how I feel. I don't mind y'all having y'all feelings. That's fine. We can have our opinions, but in my opinion, the both of them are wrong. The both of them are wrong. I get that feel, but again, he never would have had to bring that up had she never brought up the fact that she spoke to Brittany down to the music video shoot. Because be clear, the way he went off about it, I'm more than sure he done talked to her about that shit before. So I'm more than sure that this is already an argument that they done had about that damn song. I'm more than sure this is not the first time he done argued with her about that song. So she knows how he feels about the song. So my thing is, if I'm on vacation, somebody else invited me on their vacation to celebrate their shit, and if I'm genuinely trying to have a good time, I'm not going to sit up and bring up a conversation that I had about a friend of mine on the video shoot. And I know you're petty. That's, again, Phil, that's where the moniker bitch ass Martell comes from, because he's petty. He's petty. He's a muscle bound female. He's a fuck nigga in a leisure suit. I say it all the time. She knows he's petty. She's not dealing with a real man. If she was dealing with a real man, she could have said that, and that situation wouldn't have went down like that. He would have been able to avoid what she was trying to do and just let her have it. That's what a real man would have did. But we're dealing with bitch ass Martell, and she knows that. So in that moment, she got exactly what she was looking for. That's how I feel. I'm glad he mentioned them tight ass clothes too. Then why plan a trip with all that drama? Well, it wouldn't be a reality show without drama. When have you ever seen a reality show where the people went out on a trip and there won't drama? Name one time. Name one time you've looked on a reality TV show where the cast went on a cast trip somewhere and there won't drama. Because if it ain't no drama on the cast trip, production is going to make drama. You know, much like how it was on Basketball Wives when they went to Tahiti. Tahiti was boring as shit. And it took production to tell Tammy to argue with Keisha to give us something to talk about. So to be honest, if the trip went off without a hitch, honestly, as much as I'm talking, I would have been bored by the trip. I'm going to be real. If the trip went off without an argument, without a disagreement, without this or without that, I probably would have been bored. I probably would have. I'm going to be honest. I probably would have been bored. But the drama does not have to come from the same people every single solitary time. There shouldn't have been drama between Melody and Martell. I would have much rather Destiny and Tiffany to argue. I would have been here for way quicker than Melody and Martell because it's old. We've gotten that for 3 years now. It's old now. You know what I'm saying? Like, had Destiny came up here and got it started with Tiffany the way she gonna do it in the next episode, I wouldn't have been mad. If Kaya will have fucked around and got invited on the girls' trip and got it started with Tiffany, I wouldn't have been mad. Had Maurice decided to be a real man and got his fuck ass brother together about disrespecting his wife the way he did, I wouldn't have been mad. Like, it's something new. It's new drama. I hear you, Lil Mackie, but this is my whole thing about Destiny. Destiny, if she bought you old tea, Destiny, you shouldn't be mad. That's honestly how I feel. If the tea is old, if the tea is old news and you know it's old news, you have no reasons to be mad. That's just how I feel. Now, if you're solely upset at the fact that she brought it up, I mean, that's fine. But at this point as well, though, Destiny, I kind of feel like we should be over that. I do. Like, everybody done gotten Tiffany ass about her delivery. All right? Like, honestly, Destiny, you really do need to let that go. Like, because of his old tea, she knows. You're not featuring her right now because of what she did. She knows that. I don't know. Like, I just really want Destiny to let that go. I do. I won't, because it's going to annoy me soon. Like, I just really want Destiny to let that go. You know what I'm saying? I do. Like, especially because when she cried, you felt the way about her crying. You went to go and check up on her and make sure that she was good. So when a person does that, I feel like you at that point, y'all should have started the clean slate then. That's how I feel. If you gonna go out there and check on her when she was crying, which after she had that conversation between Maurice and Kimmy and Kiowa, and you was concerned about her crying and all of that, I just kind of felt like after that, that should have been the point where the slate was wiped clean between y'all, and you shouldn't have an issue with her no more. Because let's be clear, if I got an issue with a bitch and she runs off crying, I don't give a shit. That's not my friend. Her friend need to go and check on her tired ass to make sure she good, because that's not my friend. Again, maybe I'm petty. Maybe I'm just hood, projected, and classless or something like that. You know, maybe that's just me. But, you know, I'm just not fake like that. Like, I'm not going to have no fake feelings because a bitch I don't like is crying. I don't care. That's not my friend. I'm not running after her. I ain't showing no concern. So the fact that you show concern, I just assumed that maybe this was you. I mean, girl, you did what you did. I still ain't featuring you like that, but we can try to, you know, be cordial. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'm just, it's starting to annoy me. That's all. But what else does Destiny have to talk about? Right. Destiny don't, I mean, Destiny, you're not up here being honest about why you and LeBerick divorced. Okay, you're not being honest about that. I like Destiny. I do. Like, I like Destiny now. I like Destiny. I see it for her. I'm glad she got out of a messed up situation that was no good for her or her son. I'm glad of all of that. But I mean, it's just like I just kind of feel like if Tiffany never did what she did, and if Tiffany and Destiny were cool, Tiffany would just need to be a friend of the show. Destiny would just need to be a friend of the show. Because other than that, what else is Lord? And I do like Destiny now, but what else is Destiny really giving us at this point? She's not talking about LeBerick. We don't get to see her interact with her son like that. We have yet to see her in her business. Well, we did a little bit, but we ain't really getting a lot of scenes with that. I mean, we catch a scene with her and Letitia. We catch a scene with her and Mel. I mean, but I don't know. I'm trying not to give Destiny too much off because I really do see it for her. I'm not trying to give Destiny too much, but the way I feel about Cynthia is how I'm starting to feel about Destiny. That's what I'm gonna say. The way I feel about Cynthia and Candy, this is how I'm starting to feel about Destiny. While I see it for them and while I like them, Destiny needs to be demoted to a friend of the show. If she's not gonna, you know what I'm saying? I mean, seeing her getting Tiffany, like addressing Tiffany again, I mean, to me at this point, it just kind of feel like a reach. You know, it kind of feel like a reach. It kind of feel like producers is like, or Melody is like, Tiffany, Destiny, you need to argue with Tiffany or something. Like, you need to, like, I feel like Destiny really ain't pulling her own weight. That's how I feel. Destiny isn't pulling her, much like how I feel about Tiffany and Lewis. They not pulling their weight. They don't need to be here. They're boring. And at this point, Destiny, you're boring me. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like I like Destiny, and I'm not trying to talk her out of a check. Lord knows she need one. I'm not trying to talk her out of a check, but I just feel like if you're gonna be a main cast, give us your real. You see your homegirl Melody don't mind exploiting her ex-husband and her cheering, or her family, or the mothers-in-law. For a storyline, maybe you need to do the same thing. Be real about why you got a divorce from LeBerick. Be real about all of his hammer holes that he had around there. Because he was a fuck nigga in a leisure suit peddling around bean paths to let me tell it, because they say he is Islamic or Muslim, whatever. I mean, I'm just saying, everybody else exploiting their family or whatever. I mean, shit, maybe you need to do the same. Not that I'm down with exploiting your family, but you know, shit. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You know, desperate times call for desperate measures, girl. You need to do something. I appreciate you guys for the 151 likes, but it is 214 of y'all up here, 218 of y'all now. Can y'all get me up to at least 200 likes? Can y'all give me up to 200 likes for the next 4 minutes? Because we got 4 minutes left. Within this 4 minutes, can y'all get me up to 200 likes? Can y'all do that for me, please? Pretty please. Liking the last help push the videos through the algorithm, okay? Please do that, especially for us Black content creators. We got to work extra hard to get our stuff put out there, apparently nowadays. So can y'all please, if y'all love me like y'all say y'all do, please, can y'all get me up to 200 likes within the next 4 minutes? Can y'all do that? That's all I ask. That's it. That's all I want. Hitting the like button is free. It don't cost you nothing. I got to keep saying this because a lot of Black content creators, they're not getting the same push and pull that we see a lot of the others get. So that's why we are all asking all of our people, if y'all rock with it, please like up the video. That's all I want y'all to do. Like the video. All right. I appreciate the donos. I love that. I love y'all for that. But the likes is please. Because we gotta look out for ourselves around here, apparently. I would say that's a whole nother tea talk for a whole nother day, but I can't call out YouTube while I'm on a platform. I mean, you know, you really ain't supposed to do that. But you know. I agree with you, see Poetic Justice. I don't know why Tiffany and Lewis are here. They sure ain't giving us nothing. They not giving us nothing. I don't necessarily think Destiny is shady. I just think personally, y'all, it goes, listen, I personally feel like Destiny is embarrassed. I believe Destiny is embarrassed because they got a divorce so quickly after she just had a baby. They came up here acting like everything was all good. They came up here with the Martell and Melody shit. The marriage is good. The marriage is this. The marriage is that. I'm having a baby. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And then directly after that, you get a divorce. So I just think she's embarrassed. I don't necessarily think she's shady. She's embarrassed. As anybody would be. I know Melody is embarrassed. Because like I said, Melody's first season, her and Martell came up here trying to put their marriage above everybody else's and how everybody else need to be more like them. Oh, you should get you a man like Martell. You need to get you a man like Martell Holton, yada, yada, yada. And the whole time he was laying down with Deadpool. Fucking that damn baby graveyard she called a pussy. You know, I'm just saying. I mean, it's embarrassing when you put your shit on a pedestal and then it all comes crashing down. It's a read. Okay, that's what y'all don't understand. When you put your stuff on a pedestal and it comes crashing down, it is a read. It's a read. Okay, a huge read. So she's embarrassed. She you know. She embarrassed. Yeah, really, see Poetic Justice. If you and your husband was on a reality show in your first season, you came up here being a pretentious asshole, trying to put your marriage above and beyond and put your husband on some type of pedestal. And this is why you need to have a man like mine. And this is why you need to have a marriage like mine. and this is why this and this is why that, and then it comes out that your shit is not as squeaky clean as you running around here and making it out to be, while you sitting up here trying to tell everybody they need to get a man like yours. And you put your marriage and your husband on a pedestal, and then it all comes crashing down. You wouldn't be embarrassed. You wouldn't think that it would be a read. It is a read. It's a huge read. Because I will read you and your husband down. See, Poetic Justice. If you was on a reality show with that bullshit and that happened to you, I will read the pants off of y'all. That's what y'all get. So, yeah. Yeah. But listen, y'all, that's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. This was supposed to be an hour. I gone a minute over the hour, but I totally appreciate all of you guys for watching this live. Thank you guys so much for all the likes. We got 182 likes. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for that. Y'all be on the lookout. Like I said, again, the next live is going to be this Monday at 11 o'clock on the second channel. All right, on the second channel, Gags with T, this Monday, 11 o'clock for the live review of, not the live review, the live after show for the Potomac Hoes and the Salt Wives. Okay, so make sure y'all are there. The link is already out. It's already up. Go ahead around the Gags with T. Look in if you don't see it, just go in the playlist. Go into Let's Gag Reality TV Edition playlist. It's the first one you're gonna see. Click on the video, click on the set your reminder, and it'll remind you of the live. And make sure y'all like it. Likes are very important, I say again. I love you guys. I love on you guys. This is fun as it always is. Y'all have a safe night. Enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the Potomac Hoes and these damn Salt Wives review, child. I'm gone. Bye.